So what we have seen here in the previous class, first point we have seen as a database administrator, it may be SQL Server DBA or it may be any database administrator. So our job is what? Maintenance, right? Database and database server maintenance is our job. Okay, yeah, database and database server maintenance is our job. Right. That's why as part of database and database server maintenance, we have like, yeah, uh, we have seen like regularly we have to monitor the servers. We have to troubleshoot the problems. Actually, remember like here in the organization, we are using different monitoring tools we are using. Later, I will discuss, okay? Monitoring tools. Why? Because already I've said in our organization, 500 plus servers are there. If something happen in any server, how we know automatically, right? Yes. So for that purpose, remember, like we are using some monitoring tools we are using. Okay. So the tool will send the email, or if any critical issue is there, for example, okay. So memory is going to full, CPU has reached 100%, database is going to full, database is down, okay. So if database is not connecting to the applications from the applications, okay, in such cases, remember, we'll have a separate team will be there in every organization, monitoring team. So they will monitor 24/7. They will call us immediately if such type of critical issues are there. Yeah, that's why like mostly remember it depends on the client. So we may get call at any time actually. So it may be during office hours or in non-office hours also we may get the calls. Okay, means non-office hours will get the call generally if any critical production issues are there. For dev test server issues we can do in uh, yeah office timing itself. Yeah, we'll see that one. Let's see. Database and database server maintenance is our job. That's why we have to monitoring and troubleshooting is our regular job. Monitoring and troubleshooting. Okay. Okay. Next one, say like we have started with SQL Server. We have seen SQL Server is a RDBMS product, right? Developed by Microsoft. Okay, RDBMS product from Microsoft. So what we can do with the SQL Server? So we can already database creations means what we can create and manage databases, right? Yes. So here with the SQL Server we can create and manage databases. As well as remember like SQL Server supports powerful BI features also. We have seen business intelligence features, right? With SSIS, SQL Server integration services, SQL Server reporting services, SQL Server analysis services. These are called here BI features or business intelligence features of SQL Server. These are also called as maybe you have heard like MSBI features, right? Microsoft Business Intelligence features here. Okay, MSBI features. Okay. Next one say like the same way like next point we have seen to connect and work with SQL Server. We are using one tool called here SSMS, SQL Server SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, SQL Server Management Studio we are using here to connect and work with SQL Server. One second, I will close browser. Okay, check here, understood, right? Means what? Server may be there somewhere in the network, anywhere, remember? So why? Because let's say you are working for some company in the organization, remember, we don't have servers, right? In the organization, we don't have servers. We have to understand. Check here, let's say you are sitting here in TCS Chennai office, for example. Any location, for example, here as a DBA. So I am the DBA, my colleague is there, he is also DBA, our DBA team is there, for example. Okay, so but remember, we are supporting actually different clients, right? Clients may be there, our clients are there from different countries. Okay, suppose let's say one client is there, so many clients are there, for example. This is one client is there, one bank, another client is there, some other client. So like this here, so many clients may be there. For same, yeah, for see, our team should handle what? Multiple clients actually. Okay, different clients. For example, one client is a Airtel, for example, just I am saying. Okay, so one client is it. So passportindia.gov.in. Okay, for example, one client is it CIBC. Previously, I was with the CIBC. It is one of a bank in Canada. Like this, again, remember these clients have so many applications, right? In Airtel, we have seen, right? App is there, their own website is there. So payment application is there. So many applications are there. Okay, for FiberNet is there. They have landings are there. So many actually, so many applications. This is one application, another application, another application. So many applications we have to understand. Again, remember each application can have one or more databases. Okay, so we have so many applications, we have so many databases actually. That's why once we enter in the organization, they will provide you the complete servers list. They will provide you. Why? Because you don't know, right? How many production servers are there in the organization? How many development servers? Okay, how many staging servers, how many decomposition servers? Okay, so we don't know. That's why remember, complete list they will provide actually. Inventory they will provide. Or we can say catalog. Catalog in one company, they will call with some one name actually. Okay, one second. Yeah, check here, like understood, right? Complete, yeah, that's why remember you are sitting somewhere. We have DBA1, DBA2, DBA3, so many DBAs are there, see? Okay, so so many DBAs are there. Our team is there who are sitting here, but see, clients are there all around the world, right? Yes, so servers are there in general at client locations actually. Okay, servers are there at in what client locations actually. Means what? In any server anything happened, remember, will get automatically alerts will get. Okay, so automatically different alerting tools are there. We'll talk about something later. So this alerting tool, what it will do, if anything happen in any server, suppose database is down, something happen, so immediately will this tool will send the email to our team. Actually, we have our group email. Actually, our team will have group email ID. So in that, like to that group email ID will get automatically email ID. Okay, so once we get that email automatically, okay, so yeah, anyone maybe who is there in on call, sometimes let's say today night I am in on call support, for example. Okay, so generally here I have to handle that ticket. Okay, yes, that we'll see the hierarchy or flow we'll see later. So like this here, like different clients are there, but see, to connect to this server, to connect to these databases as a DBA in my laptop, we have to install which tool? SSMS. We have two options are there. Directly like a OS level, let's say disk space or this some OS level if you want to check something, for example, OS level, right? OS level if you want to check something, remember? So then we can take remote desktop of this server or DP, or only if you want to check some query, like if you want to kill some session, something we'll see later, confusion may be there. Okay, yes, so in that case, remember, directly I will connect through SSMS. Here in my laptop I have SSMS. Through these tools here I will connect to this server. I will check what happened exactly, why the problem is there. Then I will troubleshoot the problem. After troubleshooting the problem, I will close the ticket. Like this is like just what I'm saying indirectly will have confusion. That's why I'm not going in detail in the processes. Later I will discuss. Okay, so what I'm saying indirectly, whenever any, it means what, to connect and work with SQL Server, to connect and work with the SQL Server, which is there somewhere at client location. We are using one tool called SSMS. Just that is the point we have to understand. Okay, through by using which tool? By using said one tool called SSMS, we are connecting and working with SQL Server. Clear, right, for all people? If any simple questions are there, simple doubts are there, please type in the chat panel. Okay. If any simple doubts are there, please type in the chat panel. Okay, I will yeah, discuss immediately. I will clear your doubts. Okay, no need to worry. Check here how we can open SSMS. We'll see. Just 1 second. Yes. Yeah, just yeah. Yes, this yeah, it is a application. Yes, SMS is a tool through which we are working as a DBA. Correct. Yes, we can install, Nikhil. We can install in our Windows 10 also. Generally, we'll have our desktop with Windows 10 only, our working desktop or working laptop. Yeah, understood, right, Sweta? Yes, SMS is what? Just a free tool which we can install in our yeah, DBS machines. Not this is not for client, Aditya. This is for our purpose. See, I'm showing very clearly in our laptop. So we are installing SSMS. Okay. Through that SSMS, we are connecting to the server. See, server which is there at client location. This one is clear for all people. If any simple confusion is there, please feel free to type in the chat panel. Okay, so why? Because how we are working, by using which tool we are working in real time, we have to understand very clearly. It should be clear, right? Suman, Sweta, Vinay, Srikant. Please use chart panel option is there. Chart option is there. At any time we can type in the chart message. Clear for all people. Santosh, Srilata, Srikant. Yeah, just please type in the chat panel. Just for interactivity purpose, I am asking. Okay, why? Because initial concept should be clear. Otherwise, we'll get confusion. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Staging servers are there, Sweta, which are like which maintains old copy of data. Staging servers, old copy of data. Why? Because let's say HDFC is running for 20 years, 50 years, right? 50 years data you can't maintain in production, right? That's why only latest 5 years data, latest data we need to maintain here. Right, right. So that's why say like yeah, that's remember like old data is maintained in what staging servers. Can we use this connect with DB in client? Yeah, yeah, we can use SSMS to connect here. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Just see like okay. Next year like okay. Next year like how we are connecting and working with SQL Server. Let's say I will connect here. Just I have already installed. I will show you later once again. Okay. I will show you once again like how we can connect and how we can install. I will show you later. Just remember like how just here I can open SSMS here. If I type SSMS, okay. Okay. Just I will clear the screen. Okay. Check here like we can type here. See directly server name here. See here. See it is asking server name. You can type here server name or IP address also. Server name or IP address we can mention here. Okay. We can use IP address also like this here. Means if server is there somewhere in the network, we can use IP address or we can use server name also directly. Okay. After using server name, just here see we have see database engine is there, which is our product main server. Okay. Yes. So database engine is there with which we are working as a core DBA regularly. Then here analysis services is there, reporting services, okay, integration services. These are the other three servers. Okay, we have seen this is AS, RS, IS. Yeah, database engine connect. Yes. Okay. Check here. This is my yeah, database server is it. So 14.0 versions here. Actually, in SQL Server, one benefit. What is the benefit? Is it we can work easily. Actually, means graphically we can perform the activities by using the commands. Also, we can work. Okay. So just here, if want to create a new login, new login. If want to create a new database here, directly we can create here. Directly means no need that compulsory we have to remember the command. But remember, generally will work better to work with commands here. To work with the command, yeah. 1 second. Let me fire. So here, generally, this is my server name. SQL Server 14.0 version means 2008 17 versions here. 14.0 is nothing but what? 2017 version. Yeah, correct. Yes, Nikhil, we can use. This tool is there from 2005 onwards. Almost all 15, 16 years back, the same tool, but enhanced one. Okay, continuously Microsoft will enhance this. Okay, check here, like I will take new query. We can work with the commands also here. Suppose I want to see I'm working with which version. See here, select at the rate version. See here, very clearly it is saying SQL Server 2017. Okay, actually remember our latest version is the 2019 current version. 2022 also Microsoft is planning to release. But remember, in today most of the servers we have different versions are there. It's not meaning that latest version is 2019. It's not meaning that compulsory we have to work with what 2019. It's not meaning. Okay. Yes. 1 second. Right. Okay. Check here, like we can check here very easily. That's why remember, as a DBA, generally will maintain the scripts folder always. Means like means if like this here, no need to by heart. Means simple commands we can by heart, but if lengthy commands are there, we need to maintain what scripts we can maintain. Just copy, paste, and run. Okay. Yes, yes. So like this is like how we can check the how we are running the commands here at the rate server name. Always select the command execute. Okay. Yes, select the command execute. This is like how we are running the commands here. Very simple. Yeah. That's remember server may be there somewhere anywhere in the world. We can connect through SSMS. We can work with this SSMS. Clear, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Next points here, like as SQL Server supports here, like every RDBMS, right? Every RDBMS supports here non-procedural language, okay, which is a programming language. which is SQL language, where we have SQL commands like select, update, delete something. Second one is there's here procedural language is there. So where we have this is basically remember to develop the programs, to write the programs. Here see in SQL Server we have some programs like stored procedures, okay, functions, triggers like this here, various programs. Means once again remember these programs we are not writing, our developers team will write these programs. Okay, once again don't get confusion. We are not developers actually, we are just maintenance people, right? So that's why our developers use one language called T-SQL, transact structured query language here, to write what programs. T-SQLs here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But here only we need right, only SQL basics knowledge is required for us. SQL basics knowledge is required for us. Okay. Right. Right. So next one's here like a important point is it SQL Server supports here two types of working environments. Two types of working environments. One is here like a standalone environment is it. Means standalone means remember we have single production server. Okay, single production server. We can have one or more standby servers. Standby servers. See why we need these standby servers? Why? Because to minimize downtime, right? We have seen in the previous session. Why? Because tomorrow this production server or live server is down unexpectedly, immediately will make the users to continue their work with which server? Standby servers. Means what? In standby servers what we are doing? We are maintaining same copy of database. Okay, we are maintaining same copy of database. Yes. One question is there, will you cover SQL basics? SQL basics, I will provide you 4 to 5 hours class recordings, Srikant. You can go through those recordings. Okay, SQL basics. If you don't have basics knowledge, no need to worry. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah, generally say like to maintain standby servers, uh, standby servers, remember we are using some concepts called here log shipping. Today maximum we can't see this log shipping, very old feature, as well as here DB mirroring, database mirroring, and always on. Today remember we have always on only in most of the environments. Remember we have always on. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's why remember compulsory tomorrow is here in the organization. We have to work with this always on compulsory. Okay. Then next year, like we have second type of environment is there here, cluster environment. Okay. Cluster is nothing but remember a group of servers. Group of servers connected to each other and working as single servers here, cluster, group of servers. Cluster is nothing but what? A group of servers here, yeah, connected to each other, working as a single server in the network. Understood, right? What is cluster? Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Check here like today's here like we have some servers are there which are cluster servers. So basically remember just we have to understand cluster is like what? A customer care department. For example, let's say like HDFC Bank is there. If single person is sitting, means like standalone. So how many calls he can handle? Not possible, right? Yes, that's why remember compulsory. We have to maintain what? A group of servers. Means in any customer care department, we have seen, right? 5 people are there, 10 people are there, 20 people are there. Okay, even our team also, if you take our team also has 8 members, 10 members team. Why we have? Why? Because multiple clients are there. Even today I am on leave, so my colleague will take care of everything. So like they said, multiple. Why? Because at a time we have to process multiple yeah requests actually. So that's why compulsory here group of servers are required. For example, here medium and large scale applications like Amazon.in is there, right? PhonePe is there, Paytm, HDFCBank.com. For these clients, remember compulsory, we need what? Cluster environment. Compulsory, we need what? Cluster environment. So otherwise, a single server cannot process these many queries, right? Yes, means just remember, understood, right? Cluster is nothing but in the background, instead of single production server, we are maintaining a group of servers. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I will provide you recordings, Suman, maybe 2 hours, 2 hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours recordings. Means how to configure Active Directory. Okay, so how to set the IPs, how to add the machines into AD server, Active Directory server. In the same way, how to configure Windows cluster. Okay, those OS related recordings I will provide you. Okay, for all the people there. Yes, yes. SQL basics plus Windows basics. Those I will provide you as separately. Okay. Yes, once we register for the course, our team will provide you. Okay. Why? Because both are compulsory for us. Without having OS proper knowledge, Active Directory, all those, we can't work easily in the organization. Right, right. Just remember for medium and large scale applications, we need cluster environment. Okay, where we have group of servers. Okay, let's see, we'll see. Just now I have connected to one of my server, right? I want to check whether it is a cluster or non-cluster. Okay, whether it is a cluster or standalone, I want to check. For example, see here how we can check. Here very simple commands are there. Here by right clicking we can see here, right click properties, is clustered false, it is saying here, means it is a non-cluster environment, it is a standalone environment. Clear, right? Means what? It is not cluster environment. Means whenever the user submit the query to this server, in the background this server is processing the queries. This server is processing in the background here. How many servers are processing the queries? Only one server, right? Yes, in the background, remember, single server is processing the queries. Single server. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. So that means what? Standalone. By using the command also we can check here. Select server property is clustered. See? Very simple command is it. Already have said no, always select the command and execute. Yeah, false it is saying here. False, right? Means it is a standalone server. Clear, right? Yeah, this I will show you how to install SSMS everything. No need to worry. Okay, I will show you very clearly how to install SSMS in detail. Okay, right, right. Okay, okay. Now check here like next one's here like if it is a cluster environment, we'll get here 1. Okay, so actually in my machines here by using VMware software, I have installed the cluster environment. Here I have created here cluster is nothing but remember a group of servers. We have to understand a group of servers. This is your AD server is there, Active Directory server is there. Let me start. Okay. You can also practice this one. Yeah, we can means in your laptop also you can make this setup actually. Means how to configure Windows cluster is not our job, it is our Windows team job. But here see we can just for practice purpose you can also configure if you have like some good configuration machine. Like today I think every laptop is there with 8 GB, right? So that's why you can configure this easily. Okay. Okay, now sir, I will connect to this server 1. In general, remember in cluster is nothing but we have seen, right? A group of servers. Okay, here see 2 servers are there. 2 servers are there here. Let's say I'm connecting to server 1. Okay, let me connect. Here, connected successfully to one of my server. Right click on that server, properties. See, is clustered true, it is saying. Means what? It is a cluster environment. Means what? Whenever the user submits the query to this server, in the background, remember a group of servers are processing the queries. A group of servers. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, check here like we can check here. See, select server property. Same things here is clustered. See here. Okay, so is clustered. Okay, see one it is showing, right? Means it is a cluster environment, right? Yeah, so that's why remember like if you get 0 means what? Standalone environment. 1 forward cluster environment. Okay, 0 means what? Standalone. 1 forward cluster environment. Okay, yes. That is like we have 2 types of working environments are there, standalone and cluster. Understood, right? In this cluster, how many servers are there? See? Generally, remember in cluster already we have seen, right? Cluster is nothing but a group of servers where each server we are calling it as one node. Okay, yes. Check here like we can see how many servers are there in this cluster. sys.dm underscore os cluster nodes, for example. Okay, see here, it is saying 2 servers are there here, server 1, server 2. server 1 is current owner. 1C means server 1 is active node. Generally, we have active, passive in general. Remember, active node means, remember, which is currently processing the queries. Suppose if active node is down, then remember this passive node will start working. If active node is done, remember, then this passive node will start working with. Okay, understood, right? Yes. So that is like yeah, two types of working environments are there in SQL Server. One is what standalone environment is it. Second one is what cluster environment. Okay, how to verify whether it is standalone or cluster? We can check like this here. Very simple steps are there. Yeah, always on is a different concept, Rajshekhar, just to maintain as it is copy of database. Okay, as it is copy of database, we are maintaining in always on. So database to database concept, it is clustering is server to server. We'll see that. Okay, later confusion maybe there. Just we have just for demo purpose, I'm showing. Means what I am saying that I will show you clustering also practically, but just to get the confidence I am showing here by opening one of my yeah, VM machine so that you can understand clearly. Okay, already I have built the cluster, means you will get practically clustering also. Okay, no need to worry. Yes, yes, okay. Yeah, these are see two types of working environments are there as part of SQL Server. Okay, next one's here like we'll see. In the same way, next one see like we have seen a different high availability features are there in SQL Server, log shipping, mirroring, always on. Okay, to maintain as it is copy of databases. Okay, so what are our like means already have shown you in our website also we have content is there, course content is there. Please go through that course content. If any doubts are there, anything is there, you can contact our team. Okay, yes. Okay, next one say like just what is the high we have various versions are there actually. Okay, so many versions are there in SQL Server. We have seen that our latest version is a 2019. Various versions are there. So 2019 is our latest version, which is also called, which is a 15.0 version. Previous version was a 2017 14.0. Just now I have shown you in my laptop 14.0, right? Which is a 2017 version. See, 2017 version, right? 14.0. Sorry. Then the same way we have like previously we have 2016, which is a 13.0 version. Maybe if you have seen in our cluster environment, I have installed here 13.0 version. Actually, it is means 2016 version. Okay. Yes. So SQL Server 2016. Okay. Right, right. Like this, various versions are there. But remember, still in the production environment, live environment, even we are using say this 2014 also. In some environments, we have very less actually 2012. Okay, so very after that we have 2008 R2. Some old versions are there. But remember, regularly today we have to work with these versions here. Means what same features are there, means common features are same, means like log shipping, mirroring, all are there in all the versions. Means features difference may be there, some additional features. I mean generally we know, right, like we are getting like iPhone 8, iPhone 10 or anything here, generally we know that some features upgrade will be there. additional features are there. Correct, right? Yes, just additional features are there through which we are working. Just we have to understand. Okay, right, right. Okay, okay, but we'll discuss that what features are there in 14, what features in 16, 17, 19, and one important point is there here about 2017. It works in different environments also here. Means what? It works in Windows, Linux, Mac, any platform. It works in any platform. Okay. From up to 2016, Microsoft was releasing only for what? Only they are releasing for Windows only. To work in what? Windows only. But from 2016, 17 onwards, remember, now we can install what? Any environment. Okay. Right, right. Okay, okay. Uh, okay. Yeah, I think it is clear, right? Yes. Okay. Next here, like we have just one question is it? Yeah, yeah, correct. We can migrate actually, Nikhil. Migration process is there. I will show you that. Actually very lengthy process actually. Why? Because again some budget allocations, so many things will be there, but we can migrate. Why? Because remember, Microsoft will stop support, sorry, for every after 10 years, remember, Microsoft will stop the support. That's why compulsory we have to migrate. Okay, otherwise if any critical bugs are there, if any security issues are there, Microsoft will not handle. Okay, yeah, we'll see that in our course as part of our course upgradation. Right, let's we will conclude the session. Once again, we have started from beginning today. Yeah, just what is SQL Server we have seen. In SQL Server, two types of working environments we have discussed. Okay, so standalone and cluster, different versions are there. In general, remember in SQL Server, we have different types of jobs are there. We can work as SQL Server developer. Okay, so where we'll work with what? Both SQL plus TSQL. Okay, developer. Then here we can work as SQL Server DBA database administrator and MSBI Microsoft Business Intelligence developer. Yeah, as part of our course, we are discussing these parts here: SQL Server database administration. Okay, for this we have seen SQL basics are required in general and Windows basics. These are the two major prerequisites. Okay, right, right. One question is it, I have already installed 2012 SSMS. I need to upgrade. You can upgrade actually, lengthy process. Better this is tool, right? SSMS is just a tool, no need to upgrade. Just uninstall and install, or even both may be there. 2012 SSMS as well as 2019 SSMS, both may be there in the same machine. Okay, no problem. Hurry. Tool upgrade is not required. Okay, basically it is a tool, right? We can uninstall and install again, no problem. Yes, one question is there in our course cover scale out concept and master node, work node, master node, work node. Maybe clustering you are asking. Yeah, master maybe production standby. Yeah, master slave you are saying. In different organization, different terminologies may be there. We have to understand. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. We'll conclude the session. We'll continue again. So this session also will upload in my YouTube channel. Okay, you can go through that one. So then from tomorrow onwards, I will share you separately. Means we have our separately we have our website is there. In that website, yeah, I will provide the all the recordings. Okay, including like including like materials, everything. Just you can see this is my channel is it. Just okay, so you can go through here. Yes, okay, yeah. So command line, any change in batch times? I say yeah, yeah. PowerShell we can use actually remember for some automation purpose. Rajshekar. Okay, right.